All right, so here we are, day 2 of our project of replacing the brakes on John Deere 6400. We ended up mostly having to take off both rims, and I wanted to just share with you how we ended up having to get these off. So there is a wedge that fits. You can see that. Inside the rim of the tire, and it has not been off probably ever. So just real quick, what we have to do is I ended up soaking the axle and the bolts and the hub with the PB blaster for about 3 days. These 3 bolts here that go in there come out pretty easy with that, but what we ended up having to do is just backing those out about a 1/2 inch and then torching with the settling torch over there, and then just beating on these bolts so it pushed that wedge on out. And it was quite a job. It took a better part of most of the day of heating and beating these off. So the little trick that I think on the second rim that helped out a lot is these are pushers, so those screw in and push up against the wedge. So we would put a pretty good amount of torque on those and then heat it up, spray some more PB blaster in there so the heat drew in the PB blaster, and then just continue to smack on it with a sledgehammer. So you can see we beat on them pretty good, rounded off the edges. So on for day number 2, we're going to take off these bell axles here. Put some new brake pads in there, brake discs, if you will, and we'll see how that goes today. But I just wanted to share with you kind of little tidbits of how we got those axles or those rims off. Really, the key was getting it heated up. We would have never been able to get that off without heating it up. It was just rusted on there, and really putting the pressure with those pushers at the same time, and then beating on it, and then wrenching on it with the pushers, and then beating on it, and just little by little we're able to get those wedges pulled out. All right, more to come.